Alright guys, today we're going to start going through other series that are airing in the summer season today, because I've wanted to do this for a couple weeks, but I haven't had the time. But recently I sat down, I watched a good amount of episodes of a bunch of different shows, and I want to talk about them now, starting with Liar Liar. A show I was actually looking forward to quite a bit going into this season because it reminded me a lot of Classroom of the Elite from the synopsis, which is a show I really like. And after watching some episodes, I can pretty safely say this is one of the most convoluted shows I've seen in such a long time. What the actual hell are these rules, bro? I really wanted this show to be like Classroom of the Elite, but it's not. It kind of is similar with how some things are implemented, but for the most part, this shit is so goofy and over the top. It's a pure comedy. It's a romantic comedy, basically, with elements from Classroom of the Elite, kinda, but it's so vastly different. I was a little disappointed, actually, going into it. Because when our show begins and our main character addresses the entire school and says, "Guys, I'm the new 7-star, Shinohara Hiruto. For the next 2 years, one guy is going to stand on your heads and reign over you. And I'm that guy. No matter who you are, I won't lose my stars to you. If you aren't cool with that, come at me whenever. I'll take your requests anytime, as long as you don't mind getting crushed and humiliated, that is." When a show starts off like that, you start thinking, oh shit, okay, this might be a fun show. Our main character is gonna stomp some people out and really show who's boss. But this man is a liar, hence the name of the show. But before we get into any of that, let's kind of rewind things a bit to give you guys a bit of context about what this show is about. As we see that this show takes place at Academy Island. Student life on this island is supported by the latest technology provided by Japan's leading company, the Saionji Company. And on this island, they have a ranking system, and your rank will be determined by the number of stars you collect. And on this island, to collect stars, students from the different schools on this island have to compete against each other in games where they wager stars. Think of Battle City from Yu-Gi-Oh! But instead of dueling, or not Battle City, think of Duelist Kingdom from Yu-Gi-Oh! But instead of dueling, you play games with each other, and they can be the most random of games to the most, serious of games. And the goal of each one of these students is to become the 7-star, the pinnacle of the island, the person who has the most stars and stands at the top. And it's here we meet our MC again, Hiruto Shirogane, who is not how he is in the opening scene. He's your typical MC, fucking sucks at everything, the complete, utter worst person on the island. How to even get in kind of bad, who is just your typical clueless MC. And it's here he ends up meeting Sarasa Saionji, the actual true 7-star of the island, the pinnacle of the island, the absolute top. And it's here through the power of wacky anime tropes, there's a misunderstanding between them, and she ends up challenging him to a game immediately upon him getting to the island. She challenges him to a literal staring contest. Hard mode, by the way, because it's gotta be extreme, guys. And he, through the power of anime hijinks, ends up beating her here. And this causes a big problem on the island. And it's here our dim-witted MC gets brought in front of the head mistress of the school, who basically tells him, "Yeah, dummy, you did a very bad thing here." As she says, "Yeah, you beat the girl that had the highest entrance exam ever and held the top position as the only 7-star on the island. Since enrolling, this girl has lost 0 games. Oh yeah, by the way, the current head director of Academy Island is Saionji Masamune. And the girl you beat, Sarasa, is his granddaughter. She's a VIP among VIPs. Oh, by the way, the head of the island is a very proud, strict, merciless individual. And he can be very scary when he's angry now. And he is gonna be pissed. So what does our cunning headmistress of the academy decide to do? Oh, she's gonna make our MC a fake 7-star. But it's not that simple, guys, because you see, our MC is a total dipshit loser, and he's actually a 1-star. So making him a fake 7-star doesn't solve anything. But hold up, one convenient thing happened. Because you see, guys, the star he stole from this girl is actually a red star. Big difference, because this red star has a unique ability, and it allows you to tell one lie about anything. And with this ability, they're going to be able to lie to the school and everyone involved that he's actually a 7-star in disguise. And we see our MC has to defend this title for himself, this fake title of the strongest, for his 2 years at this school. But no, guys. You think that's a lot of information right there. Hold up. There's more. Remember, our MC is a total loser. The bottom of the bottom, a 1-star. So not only does he have to do that, he is now issued a personal maid assistant, cause fan service. And he is given a team of people, hackers, from the school itself to help him cheat his way through every single game so he can win and stay at the top. Because, oh man, if the head of the island finds out that a lowly 1-star beat his granddaughter, oh, there'd be hell to pay, guys. So the school itself helps this man cheat to stay at the top. And this show is just so unbelievably ridiculous. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't enjoying watching it, guys, because it's so dumb. You'll literally go into a competition where, alright, say the competition's a race, and you can use whatever means you want, like in episode 2. So one girl gets a motorcycle with fucking jet engines on the back of them, and has an ability that says, I can go real fast, and you can't stop me. So then our MC gets an ability that says, actually, with my hacking, that no one knows about, by the way, I can stop you, and I'll win anyway, on foot. It's literally like kindergartner rules on the playground, guys. Like, oh, my imaginary ability actually cancels out your ability. And then the other kid's like, well, actually, my imaginary ability cancels out your ability and lets me call you a fucking poopy head or something. Like, what? It's so ridiculous and over the top. I watched episode 5 before filming this episode, guys, and it is just the most absurd thing ever. But it's fun to watch. It's like watching a train wreck or a car crash on the side of the road. It's pretty bad, but you can't take your eyes off of it. And that's how I feel with Liar Liar. It's so not what I thought it would be, but it's been a fun watch this whole season, I have to admit. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this show down in the comments if you've been watching it. It's definitely not the pinnacle of fiction, let's keep it a buck, but it has been enjoyable. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on it down below. Now, I could keep going on and on about this show, guys. I really could. But I wanted to keep this kind of small, and I want you guys to go watch it yourself to experience the absurdity. So, until next time, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, week, month, and year. And we're going to be going over a lot of other shows this season, too. This is just the first one. So, until then, deuces, and have a blessed day, guys. I'll see ya.